Your Holiness spoke at length. You spoke at length of the importance or of the significance of love and affinity. Yearly, myriads of books and pamphlets brought from other countries to this country that advocate hatred and malice, and yet nobody does something about it from fear of being scolded and berated. My question is whether religious tolerance overrides cultural and religious considerations in a given society.
My experience and what I learned from many saints is that, like that fish in the river, when our conception of our religion, and I've had these dialogues with monks of Christianity and with imams of Islam and with swamis of Hinduism, when we're swimming on this superficial, shallow aspect of the river of our spiritual path, then, the various waves that come either from within or without cause us to have misconceptions about what we're doing. On the ritualistic basis, without really understanding deep down what it's for, and without connecting to that, then the rituals could divide us. The philosophies can divide us and cause arrogance and hatred and violence and vengeance. Envy into being a well-wisher. That's when we go deeper. Where we see these qualities, it means a very, very shallow, superficial conception of spirituality or religion. And what's the solution? One thing we could do is try to go deeper ourselves and try to be instruments of that deeper level of consciousness. Yes, it's everywhere. Amazing. Religion is meant to cleanse us of these inner enemies of greed and envy and arrogance. But on a superficial level, people have the inclination, not everybody, but there are people who have the inclination to use their spiritual path as a weapon to serve those enemies within ourselves. Religious tolerance alone may have some value in certain situations, no doubt. But the real solution is to actually understand what is at the core and the essence. My guru, Srila Prabhupada, when somebody was debating a philosophical point with him, he said, philosophy and religion have no value unless they create good character. In the Bible, it is said to build your house on solid rock. If you build your house on sand, it's going to be knocked down by the winds. That solid foundation, those roots that we were talking about in the redwood tree forest, if they're solid, if they're based on the essence, on the truth, then we naturally transcend all of these egoistic differences that we have. Does that answer your question? In our own tradition, we believe that chanting God's names or chanting these mantras cleanses our hearts, tunes us in, and connects us to that inner essence within us. And when we're tuned in, then we could actually be instruments of grace in whatever we do. Thank you.